guys, it's Jenny, and today I'm going to be filming my May favorites video. Can you believe that we're already in June? Because I can't. I have several different things here. I have a few makeup items, I have a few hair care items, and I have a couple books and my favorite song of the month. So I definitely didn't want to do just makeup, although I probably could do a video of just makeup, and actually maybe I will. Can you guys comment and let me know if you'd like me to do a video just about my, like maybe my all-time makeup favorites? But yeah, so let's get into this video, shall we? So, let's see. I guess first I'll do my hair care favorites, I guess. I have two. The first, and don't laugh when you see this, the first is my shampoo, and it's a solid shampoo bar from Lush, and it's the Soak and Float one. This is in really sad condition, because I've had it for a while, because I only wash my hair 2 to 3 times a week, sorry. So it took me a long time to get through this, and I am ordering a new one, but yeah, this is what it looks like. It's broken. As you can tell, it used to be a nice like round little bar and used to be about this thick, I guess you could say. This stuff's amazing, and it's done amazing things for my hair, which is why I love it. In the wintertime, I get a very dry, itchy scalp, and this was my saving grace this winter. This stuff's amazing. As you can see, if you like look in it there, it has little like bits of marigold flowers, and I would say that's my only complaint about it. It's kind of melting in my hand, so I'm gonna put it down. That's my only complaint about it, are the little flower pieces, and that's only because they do get stuck in your hair. I guess if you had thin hair, that might not be an issue for you, but I have very coarse, thick, wavy hair, so it gets caught. But other than that, I love that shampoo bar. I am ordering a couple of different ones because in the summertime, my scalp definitely isn't as dry, but I'm not sure which ones I'm going to order. I will say, Soak and Float shampoo, if you do not like the smell of a campfire, you will not like that shampoo. It literally smells like a campfire. But for me, I don't mind it. And I will say, the smell is really strong in the bar and when you use it, but your hair doesn't smell like that at all. The nice thing about it, it's the only shampoo I've ever used that my hair actually feels very, very clean. I've had a few other shampoos that make my hair feel almost clean, but this shampoo makes it feel extremely clean. It's helped my hair to grow. It's made my hair healthier and stronger. So it's a repurchase for me, and I would highly recommend it. The next hair care product, and this is the last hair care product favorite of the month, is the OGX. This used to be Organics, but now they changed the name to OGX, I guess. And this is the Renewing Argan Oil of Morocco Penetrating Oil. It looks like this. This stuff's amazing, you guys. I love it. I put it on, I don't put it on every day because it will make my hair look a little bit oily. Obviously, it's an oil. I use about a pea-size amount, and what I do is when I get out of the shower, I do not brush my hair when I get out of the shower, and I actually rarely ever brush it at all because it does, brushing your hair does break your hair. I'm not saying don't brush your hair, but for me, my hair is really delicate, so, I mean, it is thick, but it is delicate at the same time. Like, if I brush my hair every day, I'll notice that within a week of brushing it every single day, excuse me, sorry, if I brush my hair every single day, within a week, I start having hair loss. Like, I literally start losing bits of hair. Like, I'll, brush it or put it in a braid, and I notice a lot of hair coming out. So the last year, I really don't brush my hair unless I need to brush it for a certain style. Like, I have a braid that's going around the back today and coming around here. When I do something like that, I do obviously brush through my hair beforehand to make it easier, but the Moroccan oil, man, I love that stuff. Or sorry, not Moroccan oil, argan oil, my bad. I love that stuff. So I get out of the shower. I don't brush my hair. I just kind of scrunch with the towel to get it a bit dry. I let my hair sit for a good half an hour, so it's still damp, but it's not very wet anymore. I take about a pea size to a dime size amount of oil, rub it between my hands to warm it up, and I just take it from my earlobe, like the bottom of my ear, down the shafts of my hair, concentrating on the ends. This stuff has been a holy grail for me for roughly a year. It's definitely strengthened my hair. It's made my hair more manageable. It's softer. If you have thick, coarse hair, I would highly recommend trying this stuff out. It's absolutely amazing. And the OGX brand is extremely affordable. I think this cost me about I think it was $5.99 at Target, and one of these will last me a good 6 months or more because, again, you don't need very much of it, and it's not an everyday product for me. I definitely use it the 3 days a week I wash my hair, and then depending on what kind of hairstyle I'm doing, sometimes I'll put a little bit more in. On days when it's extremely humid and I want to tame down the frizziness of my hair, I will take a very small amount and just kind of put it in, and it does help with frizziness. So, moving on from hair, I have a few makeup items. And actually, before I do the makeup, I have one bath favorite, and that is the Dr. Teal's Epsom salt soak, and this is in the lavender scent. I love this stuff, you guys. All I do is, I actually have a spoon in there for it, which is kind of funny. All I do is take probably 5 tablespoons of that in my nice hot bath, let that sit for a few minutes, and then I get in. It is so relaxing before bedtime to have a bath, but that makes it even better. Lavender is extremely relaxing and soothing for me. It also helps if you get any muscle aches. Around that time of the month for me, I definitely like to use that because, again, it's good for muscle aches. So if you suffer from really bad cramps or back aches during that time of the month, that stuff helps. I get really bad lower back pain during that time of the month, and that stuff definitely helps. So I would highly recommend that, and that, I believe I paid like $9.99 for that at Rite Aid. It might have been a little bit less, and one of those bags lasts me a good 3 months. I do not take a bath every night. I take a bath, I would say, every other night. I love taking baths. Don't know about you guys, but I'm a bath person. So now I'll go on to my makeup favorites of the month. The first thing is the Real Techniques, I think it's the Expert Face Sponge. It looks like this. I didn't use this today to put my makeup on because I wanted it to look clean in the video. So it is smaller than it normally would be. When you get this wet, before you put your makeup on, it doubles in size. So it normally is about this big when I put my makeup on. It's nice and soft. This is amazing, you guys. I've never tried the actual beauty blender, but again, I really don't think I would pay $20 for a makeup sponge. This was $6.99 at Ulta, and I love it. It's a holy grail for me. I don't think I'll ever try another sponge. It's amazing. It makes my foundation look airbrushed. It looks flawless. I love the application, and I feel like when I use this, I feel like I use less foundation to begin with, which is always a nice thing if you're on a budget like I am. So I would highly, highly recommend this. Another plus about this, it's very easy to clean. I use the Dr. Bronner's bar soap in the lavender scent, and I don't need very much of it to get this to run clean. I have found, though, if I'm putting the foundation on the back of my hand and taking the sponge and dipping it and then applying it to my face, it does take a bit more effort to get the product out of the sponge. But lately all I do is pat it on my face where I need it, and then I go around and, dab it in. It's a lot easier to clean that way. So if you haven't tried a makeup sponge, or you've tried the Beauty Blender and you want to find a good dupe for it, I would recommend this one right here. Moving on. So I am planning on filming a everyday makeup tutorial here pretty soon, and this is going to be included. This is an everyday wear for me, although I don't have it on today. I went very minimal for makeup today. This stuff's amazing. This is the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour Eyeshadow Base in Bad to the Bronze. It's the packaging on the side of it. The product looks like this inside. I love this stuff. The nice thing about this stuff, there are so many pros to this product, and I have not found a single con. It's not very expensive. I believe these are $7.99. It's not very expensive. I've had this one for 6 months, and as you could see, I'm not even halfway through it. I use it as a makeup base, or an eyeshadow base, sorry. I use it by itself. It's amazing. Definitely with this color, oftentimes the look that I go for if I use it as a base is if I'm going to put like a gold or a copper tone on my eyes. Usually when I'm using my Naked 2 palette, this is my base. This stuff's amazing, like I said. It lasts all day. For me, I find that it can be a little bit difficult to get off at the end of the night because it does have such good staying power. And it's amazing in the summertime too. If you live somewhere where it's extremely humid and you have a problem maybe with your eyelids getting oily, definitely give this stuff a try. They have a huge variety of colors as well. This is always a go-to for me. The next favorite, this is a newer product for me. I picked this up in February and it's been a favorite every month since then. But obviously, this is my first favorite videos on my channel. It's the Hoola Bronzer by Benefit. It's the packaging. Looks like this inside. I love this bronzer. It's a matte bronzer. It doesn't look orange on my face. It doesn't look muddy on my face, which is nice. And a little bit goes a long way. This is definitely on the higher end of bronzers, and I had never tried a high-end bronzer before, but I love this stuff. Again, it is pricey, but I feel like because you only need a very small amount of the product, I definitely think that it would last a long time, and I would highly, highly recommend this product. 2 more makeup products, and I'm going to mention these together because I pair them together. The first is the Benefit Gimme Brow. I'm in the shade Medium Deep. It looks like this. The brush looks like this. So, I use these together. The next is the Pixie Natural Brow Duo, and I'm in the shade Deep Brunette. Looks like this. You have a brow gel on one side, which I don't use this really, but this is what the brush looks like. I don't know if you can tell. And then on the other end, you have your actual pencil, which looks like that. So I use these together. What I do, first I take a clean spoolie brush. I have just a separate spoolie brush, and I brush through my eyebrows. The next thing I do is take the pencil and fill in just where I need it, and then I top it with the Gimme Brow. Now, luckily for me, I don't need much of either of these products because I have really dark, relatively thick brows naturally on my own, which I guess is a good thing. I did used to overpluck in high school, like horribly. Like I'm talking, I had like pencil thin eyebrows. So I've been growing them out for years, and now I don't need much, but I like both of these products. I like the fact that with the Pixie, I feel like this is perfect if you want to travel and you don't want to spend the money on the Gimme Brow. You can use just these together, and I've many days have used just this alone, but I like adding the Gimme Brow because, number one, it adds little fibers to your eyebrows, so I feel like it makes them look just that more bold, and it keeps the hairs down. It keeps my hairs right where I want them. Both amazing products. The Gimme Brow, I believe this is like $25, which I do think is a lot of money considering you don't get much product at all. But for me, because I'm not using this by itself, it does last a bit longer. The Pixie, this is $16 at Target. If you can't find it at Target, you can order it online on Pixie's website. I would highly recommend both of these products. Yeah. So I have 3 more favorites to mention. The first is going to be my favorite song of the month. My favorite song of the month has been Wolf. I think it's called Wolf. I'm going to look it up real quick. It's Wolf by Mumford & Sons. Again, I'm just going to double check real quick to make sure, because that would be really stupid to mention something that isn't right. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it's been The Wolf by Mumford & Sons, and I found out about them, I think the first time I heard them was on Spotify, actually, and that song is so, oh, I just love it. It's a bit more like hard rock, in my opinion. I love to crank it in the car when it's just me in the car, and I like to just, music for me is very relaxing, and that song is definitely very upbeat and lifting, and if you're having a bad day, definitely give it a listen. The last two favorites I have two books. So, the first one is Grace's Guide, The Art of Pretending to be a Grown-Up by Grace Helbig. Looks like this. I picked this book up in February before my trip to Florida, and I got through the entire book between the flight down and the flight back. This book's really funny. I love it. It's got, try to like flip through here a bit for you. There's a lot of comedy in this book, so I liked it for that reason. It was extremely entertaining to me. I'm sure many of you have heard of Grace Helbig from YouTube. She's very big here on YouTube. That's where I heard of her, and I honestly didn't even know that she came out with a book. I saw the book at Barnes & Noble, had to pick it up. This is definitely a good read, and I would recommend picking it up. And my last favorite is another book, and I'm sure I'm very late to the bandwagon with this book, but it's Outlander by Diana Gabaldon. Looks like this. I'm almost finished with this book, and I'm absolutely loving it. I am a bookworm. I am 100% a bookworm. If you guys have any recommendations for series or any other books, please put them below, because I love to read. I love to read. I can put my nose in a book and get through the entire thing in a day if I truly love it. And these two books I truly love. I wouldn't mention them if I didn't. I enjoy very much comedy, sci-fi, romance, anything like that. And these two books definitely kept me engaged. They weren't boring at all. This one here, Outlander, I'm really looking forward to picking up the next book. I always love a good series, and this is a new favorite for me. So, that's my video, you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. Give me a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!